Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Harvey from Black Forex Traders. So I'm back with another weekly market analysis video. So in this video I'll be analyzing some few pairs and some few indices. So without wasting any time, let's start with the one on the screen, which is Euro USD. This is past we analyze it, so I'm gonna remove this. Then we're gonna go to daily. So as you can see on daily, we have been in a downtrend for the past 2 weeks. We've been going down. So the reason we've been going down like this is because of this supply level here. So we're not focusing on this one here. We're focusing on where we're gonna get the turning point for an uptrend. So as you can see here, for me, I'm gonna look at this point here, this previous low here. Then from there I'm gonna go to H4 time frame. Let me show you the candlestick. Then I'm gonna mark it like this. And as you can see here, we also have this kind of pattern here. So the market made 2 touches to this trend line here, and this third one failed here, but as you can see, the market is consolidating in a downtrend movement here. So what I'm anticipating is them to reach this level here. This is the level where I anticipate the market to reach, and then they give me a buy opportunity. And also, if you look on your left hand side, you will see that we also have a demand level here. This candlestick here, this candlestick here. So as you can see, I'm anticipating the market to reach this point. They can give you something like this, but eventually they will reach between these 2 levels here. One of them will correspond, and then they will give us a reversal pattern here. So this is what I will be looking for on Euro USD. So once I see them approaching this level here, that's where I'm gonna go to H1 time frame and start looking for my entry point. As you can see, this is H4 time frame here. So I'm anticipating for a bigger movement for maybe two weeks or 3 weeks. So as you can see, I'm anticipating this movement to go down to this level. Then they give me something like a W or an inverted head and shoulder. Then they start to give us an uptrend. So we are done with Euro USD. Let's move. We're going to GBP USD. Okay, this is GBP USD. So this is GBP USD. As you can see, also the same pattern that happened on Euro USD is also happening here. As you can see, we had this first movement here. Then after this first movement, we had this consolidation point, up and down, up and down, up and down. But if you look on your left hand side here, you'll see that we have a beautiful W pattern here, right? So this W pattern here shows you that they were high volatile market here to make it, or there were a lot of buyers here that took the market up. So for me here, this is the important level here. Then I'm gonna use the last leg. So this is the first leg, then this is the second leg. So I'm gonna use the second leg as my demand level here. So I'm gonna mark it like this. Then as you can see, we also have the same thing here, this kind of pattern here. So I'm also anticipating the same thing on GBP USD, for them to reach this demand level here. Then they give me a pattern, then this is where I'm gonna start looking for my buy opportunities. So this is the setup that will be, or the movement that I'm anticipating on GBP USD. So also the same thing, once they start to approach this level here, I'm gonna go to H1 time frame, or even lower to 15 or 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna start looking for the for buy opportunities or buy confirmations like W pattern or pin bars, those kind of things. So but for now, I'm gonna see what happens when the market opens. Then I'm gonna wait for them to reach this level here, or I can even put my buy limits around here. Then I'm gonna just forget about them until they trigger them or they do whatever they do. But this is the pattern that I'm looking for on GBP USD. So the next one was gold, shall we USD. Okay, this one, as you can see, also have the same movement here, a beautiful fast movement down. Then from there they start to give me this kind of movement, the zigzag movement here, which is the ranging mode, this part here. Then from there they started to consolidate, but going up in a consolidation point. So for me here, as you can see, let me go to 30 minutes here. So as you can see here, I spotted this kind of then this is the supply level that I'm looking for. I'm looking to sell at this here. Let me put the trend line correctly. So I'm gonna use the last candlestick here, which becomes an order block here. Let me go to higher time frame. So this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for them to give me something like this. From here, so this is what I'm anticipating on gold here. This is the movement that I'm anticipating here. As you can see, they touched this trend line for 1, 2, 3, 4 times, for the fourth time here. As you can see, if I can go to smaller time frame, let me delete this, you will see that there's this something like a pattern here. Yes, you can see here we have something like a W. We have this movement here. Then if you look on your left hand side, you'll see that we have this consolidation point here, which is your demand level here. This is a demand level. Then you can see after the demand level, it was tested for the first time here, then they went up, then this is the second time, then they give us a pattern like a W. So once the market opens, you see what they do. They can open with a gap, then start from here, then they start to move up. But here I'm looking for a buy movement here on shall USD. This is the movement I'm anticipating here. This is the demand level here. So let's move forward to let's check GER30. Okay, GER30, let me go to each one time frame. So as you can see, GER30 has been in a ranging mode here, this part here. And this is where they broke to go and challenge the previous low, which is this one. Then they gave us beautiful buy up until this previous high. Same thing, they reversed here. So if you look, you can go to smaller time frame, like 15 minutes here. You can see that there was a rejection point here. So for me, I was looking on my left hand side, then I saw this QML pattern here. This is the QML pattern that I saw. As I see that they are kind of making something like a W here, meaning that if they continue to move up like this, then I'm gonna buy them until this level here. But if they break this QML pattern here, then my demand level is gonna be this one here. It's gonna be this one. But for now, I'm not thinking about this one. I'm thinking about this QML pattern here. Then I'm gonna see what the market opens, that what is their option or their direction. Then I'm gonna look and monitor them until they give me a buy opportunity. If they break this one, as I said, I'm gonna look for them to give me a buy opportunity again somewhere around here. So let's check the last one. I think let's check GPY. This one I analyzed it last week. As you can see, it hasn't reached my demand level, which is this one here. If you look at this picture here, this is the picture from during the week. I mean, this was the current price when I was analyzing this pattern here. So I anticipated them to come and challenge this demand level here, but as you can see now, they tried to come down, but they were in a ranging mode. This is where the market closed. So if they can open with a gap somewhere around here, then they start to move up, then I'm gonna buy them, as they will be completing my pattern here, which as you can see on the last video of supply and demand, I talked about this 2D and 3D drive. So this is 1, 2, so I'm left with the third touch here. Then I'm gonna start to buy this pair here. So let's see, I think I have Eurocard. Okay, this is Eurocard here. So Eurocard, for the past week, it has been approaching this previous high here. This is the previous high. This is the demand supply level, I mean. So this is the direction. Is pretty simple on this one, as everything is being concluded. So we'll see when the market opens how the market is moving, but this is my direction here on Eurocard here. This is my direction here. So they're making a big M formation here. So if they give me another rejection candlestick, like a bearish candlestick after this one, as you can see here, we have a pin bar here. So if this pin bar closes as a pin bar, then followed by another bearish candlestick, then I'm gonna sell them. So as you can see, they reached my supply level here. So this is the last pair that I'm gonna be analyzing today. So I hope this helps you in order to trade during the week. So I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.